Hello. I think I have figured out my journal lineup. It's completely changed from the last time you saw me, which wasn't that long ago. So I think the last video was the Sterling ink unboxing. And I have since sold the Forest TN. I used my tracing paper thing and I tried writing my stuff in the thinner boxes length, vertically, and it just wasn't working in the way I wanted to. It also wasn't hardcover, so I couldn't just take that with me if I needed to, because I manage two places, one in the north of London, one in the south of London, and I often have to travel, and I'm old, I have a bad back and a bad shoulder, and I just have to travel light. So on those occasions, I take it out of the cover and I just carry the thing. And that it just wasn't going to work with this kind of soft cover book. So I sold that. And I have kept the week's one. This is going to be my new health journal. So where's the old health journal? So I can show you. So basically, I kind of do this in my health journal. It's a lot of stickers. I just kind of say, when I fell asleep, when I woke up, if I have any aches or pains or a stomach ache or, rosacea, what kind of social media type of stuff I did. This is also, I'm having some shoulder neck problems. My knee was trying to give out walking down the stairs. I was having nightmares. Things like that. And I just kind of track things. And this has been really good. Gee, what happened here? Yeah, ADHD. I couldn't listen at all to anybody say anything. I could not listen. Nothing was going in. I was really tired. Because the day before I hyper-focused like a lunatic. And then I had a nightmare. My shoulder hurts. Yeah, so these are the kinds of things I do there. That is going to move into here because this doesn't leave the house unless I'm going to the doctor's with it or something. And that way I can deal with the soft cover. And I was kind of hating on this brown because it wasn't going to go with my other cover, but it looks good in here. I think I'm getting used to it now. It looks okay in here and I will live with it. If I begin to hate it again, I can, this is my sticker book that goes with it. I can just collage on it or something, or I have this huge sheet of black matte vinyl that I could just cover it with. So I'm going to try and live with the brown. And I've been really good at sticking with this journal. I think I've missed just the week before, just a couple weeks here and there, but most of the time, actually towards the beginning, more like when my eyeball blew up, I wasn't keeping up with it, but I was doing pretty good. What I didn't do was anything in the months. So the plan for the months is to kind of just track meals because I'm a lazy eater in the way that I have a very limited diet for like health reasons, and I will just eat the same two things, like one for lunch, the other for dinner, then the next day the one that I'd have for dinner, I'll eat that one for lunch, and then and eggs every day for breakfast. So I haven't been very adventurous. I can be. I have recipes. There's things I can do. So I want to try and, of course I'm going to make stickers out of it, but I want to try and kind of expand my diet. So I'll have stickers of all the kind of food things. And yeah, that's the plan in there. I'm trying to encourage myself with cuteness to stop being so lazy about my food. It's just food is not exciting anymore. So that's that. And basically, the other thing I'm trying to do is if you saw the thumbnail, and I'll put a picture up, I have this IKEA thing next to my desk. I want all the current books, well, as many as possible, just to fit in that thing. The left-hand side is all my ink play stuff, and the right-hand side is going to be planners and journals. And then you saw the ink journal. This was the old one. This is the one that doesn't fit in that thing because it's a B6. So I showed you guys this one already. I did start. Is that hair? God, I'm shedding. So I stamped out various pins that I have currently inked up. I did it on Weeks paper, but hopefully it doesn't, I don't think it sticks out too much. Anyways, this is just for fun. You know, I'm just filling it in as I use the pins. And then I'm going to write it in the pinventory and stuff like that. So you've seen all this. This is not exciting anymore. Not for you. But yeah, so I already started playing. I spent, this was the hyper-focus day. I spent the whole day freaking stamping. I did not move from here, except for like, you know, breaks. So that'll be moving out of here and moving into there. And I cut pages out of here to use as paper for stamping in there. So that's that. And then let's see, the next one is, okay, so this is what I'm going to use for my main planner. And I tend, as far as planning goes, so like that one thing that I was showing you was my health kind of tracker. And I bring that with me to kind of doctor's appointments because I'm monitored for various things. This is my planner. And I'd wanted this one really bad, but it was like sold out everywhere. And I found it on Amazon for like on sale. I was so excited. So anyways, I bought it. It is hardcover. So if I need to go on the road, I could just take that thing, you know, throw that in my purse. Look how small. And it's like, it's just not going to get destroyed in the same way the other one would have. But I stuck the pocket in here. There's my Simone sticker. Yeah. This fits in the Mo term. I swear it does. Isn't this cover cute, you guys? Oh. And so I had to stick my new, my friend gave me this, my friend Pick gave me this little bookmark, this cat. Isn't that cute? But yes, before I made any decisions, I did my little tracing paper thing. So I just kind of am, let me, 1 second. Hold that thought. I'm seeing the previous page through and it's not pleasant. I can't explain myself this way. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a little bit better. Anyways, so this row is going to be scheduled things like meetings, where I need to be that day, phone calls I have to make, just something that has to happen on that day. This is job 1. So these are the main, most important tasks. Because what I've been doing is when I was in the vertical, I was doing a super long to-do list. Like every single little thing I thought of, I was noting in the to-do list. So what I will have a long-running to-do list here. But these are the things that have to happen on that day for job 1, and these are the things that I'd really like to happen on that day. So job 1, job 2, and then yeah. So that's the plan for this. I think it will work, and I think it might be better for me because I will actually, when I was having those super long to-do lists on the day, I would kill myself trying to do them because it said to do. So yeah, so this is, I've got my tabs in here because I made a ton of these tabs getting ready for all this stuff. So There was monthly. Monthly, I'm also going to note kind of meetings, days off. I didn't do anything in my monthly except for have birthdays. So birthdays will be in here, meetings, doctor's appointments, things like that. I'm going to actually try and use this. I think it would be good to have to look at a whole monthly overview. When I look in my work calendar, I look at the monthly all the time, so I don't know why I wouldn't do it in here. And writing down helps me remember things better. I'm really terrible. But I basically sectioned off some of the back for notes, some of it for daily, some of it as an index to write, what pages certain things are on. And that's the plan. And the reason why I'd gone for the Sterling ink was they had more notes pages. That and they didn't have the stupid quotes that I never ever read, never pay attention to. But anyways, that was one of the things that was really attractive about the Sterling ink for me, was the amount of notes pages. But I do have those like supplemental little inserts, and I could just shove one in here, shove one in there. If I run out of space in here. I would be surprised if I ran out of space, though. I'm just going to reuse the One Piece thing. My son and I intended to watch it, but we went off on a bunch of other show tangents. So if I keep this in here, maybe we'll actually watch it. But I didn't want to get another pencil board. And I just put the ink thing. Sorry. 1 second, because if I don't do this now, I will forget. Where did I put it? I've got my Mahjong with carbon black in here, but I also just bought off of Buy Sell Trade Diatramentis document ink, so I'm going to try both of them, see which one I like better. But yeah, hopefully the Mahjong will work and not spread like it was doing in my other journal. Okay, so what have we done? We've done that one, we've done that one. In this one, I did decide to have a social media planner. So I'm kind of poor right now. So there's not going to be that many new pin days on my channel. I might do deep dives into my pins. I do have one pin left. I may get something for Christmas. Who knows? But yeah, so I may just go down to one video a week. But I realized, because when I looked back through the previous book I was using, which was this, it was just haphazard. It was just all over the place, all my notes on everything. And then I'd forget that I was going to make a video on something like my October favorites. I did not make that video. So now I have to do October and November favorites so after assessing this, it didn't work. But I'm going to keep this, and this is going to be just general projects. Knitting, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Everything will have a page, and I'll just, keep going with that. But this, I'll kind of track, and I'll try and post on Instagram and things like that. We'll see how that goes. But at least I can plan things out, do this on this day, do this on that day. I mean, I like how other people are doing it. And so I want to try it. And I like this weeks. And then I've got my 5-year. I'll always be here. I'm 1 month behind on that again. Am I actually 1 month behind? Am I? Yep. October 24th was the last day I wrote in here. But I've got my, this that I've been doing daily. So it's easy to catch up. And yes, I do it because that's the one. This is the one I grab in case of fire. It has all my memories for the past 4 years. This is just from May. Okay, this one I'm going to keep in here. So I've got a sketchbook because I'm going to try and draw. I've got a sticker release book, and I'm going to put in the weekly passport supplement, and that's just going to be you know, if I'm out in the world and something happens and I want to remember to write about it in my journal, my memory is just so bad right now. That's what's going to be in it. This is going to be in my purse. This is going to be my everyday carry, as they say. And that's a Traveler's Notebook Olive Passport. And then this is my Traveler's Note, my new cover. I know I said I was purging covers, and I am. But I bought this Traveler's Notebook black cover, and I actually really like this. I like this more than some of the other Traveler's Notebooks I've seen. I don't know. I like that. It feels rubbery. It doesn't feel... This sometimes feels like it's dirty to me. It's just a sensation thing. I got this from an Etsy seller because Superior Labor, they're great. They make them. I can't get them. Yep, I can't get them. I mean, they've got some now at Nomato store, but Nomato will only ship if I spend 150 pounds. So, but they don't have this color. They only have like colors I don't want. So I bought one off of an Etsy seller. Keely Reichman, and this is the insert that came with the cover. This is going to be my journal. So basically what I usually do, so this was the Hobonichi plain notebook. Let me see if I'll get one out. 1 second. Okay. This is the Hobonichi plain notebook. That's what this is. And this usually lasts me from May till the end of December. But up until May, I kind of hop around a bit. So for the first part of the year, because I like to change sizes sometimes, you know, so I don't get bored. So I think for the first part of the year, I'll do this. And this, I think, will last me 2 months. And then usually in March, I go out to visit my family in the States. And in that case, I'll bring this. And then one of those little ones usually lasts me a month. So maybe I'll just do 2 of those. But in this, so this is going to be my journal. And I bought the monthly insert. And the reason I bought the monthly insert is because I'm going to be doing my 1 photo a day thing that I will have done all year long. I love this because I just, you know, I could just look at this and I know what happened that month. Like, I went to Comic-Con. There's me and Predator to prove it. I love this. So, I'm actually going to be prepping November after I finish this video. But I did a test of November. I just made a photocopy of this page, or actually 2023, one that Tanya gave me. And I made a photocopy and I just basically did the same thing in each to see if it looked good. And the one advantage actually of doing it in this Traveler's Company supplement is that if I accidentally take my picture in portrait mode, it fits better. It fits better than trying to shove a portrait picture into landscape. I'm always cutting off like chins and whatnot. So since my memory's cruddy, that will help with that. And so that's the plan for this book. And that's it. That's the plan. I finally settled. I feel really happy about this. I was starting to drive myself crazy. But yes, all this is going to work. I did follow, I went through this Emily Caria. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. She put out a video kind of going over all the steps that she did to choose what kinds of planners and journals she needed. And so I kind of followed along and did that. And that was how I realized, okay, I can't use the sterling ink standard size, and I need a hardback, and I need, it was really helpful to narrow down my decision. So I will link that in the description. And then if there's something that I'm forgetting to link in the description, please, just let me know. There is a tutorial on how to do this in Canva on my channel. I'll link that as well. And that's it. That is it. I'm ready. Bye.